Hello, yogis. Welcome to my channel. My name is Petra. Today, I'm going to take you through a 20-minute yoga practice to bring flexibility into your whole body, focusing on the hips and hamstrings. So let's begin lying down on your back in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet together and just let your knees fall apart. And let's take about 5 nice and slow inhales and exhales, just to ground yourself and to relax and soften your whole body. Relaxing your shoulders down from your ears. And if you like, place your hands on your belly so you can feel the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe. And so you can take one more cycle of breath here. Inhaling slowly through the nose. And full and slow exhale out. And go ahead, let's bring your knees together. Holding your knees or your shins with your hands, start pulling your knees in towards your belly, towards your chest. So squeezing your knees in towards your body. If you like, you can gently start rocking side to side, giving your lower back a little massage. And once you're ready, let's extend your left leg long. Activate your left leg by pushing through your left heel and pull your right knee in towards your body. So opening through your right psoas, stretching through your glute, keep squeezing your right knee in a little bit closer. And now let's extend your right leg straight up to the sky and with your hands hold the back of the thigh. And this time, instead of pulling your leg in, start to push your thigh into your palms and create resistance with your hands. So you want to firm up the muscles in the leg and really push the thigh into the palms while creating resistance with your hands. So this is a great way to stretch the back of the leg and increase flexibility in the hamstrings. Nice. Now you can relax the leg and see if you can pull it in a little bit closer. Well done. You can release and we will switch legs. So extend your right leg long on the ground and pull your left knee into your chest as much as possible to stretch out the left hip flexor and glute. From up the right leg by pushing into the right heel. And now let's release and you can extend your left leg straight up to the sky. And again with your hands, hold the back of the thigh and pushing your thigh into your hands and creating resistance with your hands, with your palms. So firming up the muscles in your extended leg and pushing the thigh into the palms. Nice. Let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you can relax the leg and see if you can pull it in a little bit closer. Well done. Let's release. Let's plant the soles of your feet flat on your yoga mat, wider than your hips, and start dropping your knees side to side, releasing any tension you may be holding in your lower back. Just winch up your legs a couple times. You can choose your pace. And one more time, each side. Nice. Let's bend your knees, holding your knees. You can rock yourself up to a seat once you are ready. Let's cross your legs. Make sure you're grounding through the sit bones, so finding extension through the spine, reaching up through the crown of your head. Soften your shoulders down from your ears. And let's begin with side bends. Let's do it 3 times, side to side. Inhale, stretch your left arm up and over to the right. Rising back up and stretching to the other side. And let's repeat twice more. You can choose your pace. As you breathe in, rise up. As you breathe out to stretch. One more time, rising your torso up and stretching the side body. And back to center, switching sides. Nice, you can return back to neutral spine. And let's add on twist, so we will flow with the breath. So open your arms out to the sides. Take an inhale, exhale to your twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist the other way. Let's repeat twice more. Nice, one last time. Inhale, center, exhale to your twist. Back to center, exhale, twist to the other side. And you can release. Let's extend your arms up overhead. Bend your right elbow and with your left hand gently press onto your elbow to open through your shoulder, your upper arm. And if you'd like to add side bend, gently tilt your torso to the left. And once you're ready, we will switch sides. So holding your left elbow, gently pressing into your elbow, adding your side bend if you would like. And you can release, coming back to neutral spine, circle your arms back down. Let's bring your knees together and make your way to all fours, your tabletop position. And let's do a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, open your chest, lift your sit bones, gazing forward. Exhale, rounding through the spine, your cat. And again, inhale to open your chest. Exhale, rounding through the spine. One more time. Inhale to your cow. Exhale, cat. Beautiful. Coming back to neutral spine, and let's do balancing tabletop. So let's lift your right leg at your hip level. Point your toes and extend your left arm forward. So you're reaching through your fingertips, extending through the spine and stretching both directions. And let's add on curls. So let's take an inhale. And as you exhale, pull your elbow towards your knee and your knee towards your elbow. Round through the spine. And again, inhale to extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale to stretch. This time, open your arm and leg out to the side. Make sure you're not moving your hips or engaging your core here. And let's repeat twice more. Well done. Let's bring your right toes on the mat and to stretch through your calves, push through your heel back and down towards the ground. So feel free to add gentle movements. You can shift your weight forward and then push through your heel back. So rocking forward and back. So let's switch sides. Let's do the balancing tabletop on the other side. So let's lift your left leg at your hip level, lengthen through the spine, reach your right arm forward. Pulling your low belly in, engaging your abdominal muscles. And take an inhale here, exhale, curl. Re-extend as you breathe in, exhale, curl. And again, inhale to extend, exhale, pull that knee in and up. Inhale, extend, and this time opening your arm and your leg out to the sides. And let's repeat twice more. Slowly moving with your breath. Let's stretch through the back of your left leg. So bring your left toes on the mat and push through your heel back and down. And maybe again rocking forward and back. And you can release. And coming to downward facing dog, let's plant your hands shoulder width apart and your feet about hip width apart or a little bit wider. Finding nice long spine, grounding through the knuckles of your fingers. And you can start walk it out, bending one knee at a time, straightening the other leg. So pushing through your heels. And again, great stretch for the back of your legs. Drawing your shoulder blades down and together, your back gently pressing your chest towards the thighs. Let's move on to three-legged dog. So let's lift your right leg up high, grounding through your left heel, opening those hips nice and wide, scorpion pose. So stacking your hips. And once you're ready, let's re-extend your right leg. And as you exhale, step your right foot forward into lizard pose. So planting your hands inside of your right leg. Feel free to toe heel your right foot further away from your body for a deeper stretch. Releasing your left knee on the mat. And maybe wiggling your hips, shifting your hips side to side if this feels okay. Feel free to stay on your hands so you can bring yourself onto your forearms to intensify the stretch. So great stretch for your hips, so opening through your hip flexor, through your right psoas. Once you're ready, you can slowly start moving out from the lizard pose and go ahead and add on quadriceps stretch. So you can either just pull your back heel in towards the glutes, or if you'd like to grab your back toe, so you can gently start pulling, squeezing your heel towards the glute. So we are gently twisting your torso open to the right to reach for your back foot and squeezing your heel in. Keep your hips sinking down and forward, so make sure not bringing your hips to your heel. And you can release into half split pose. So straightening your front leg any amount, just make sure you have your right foot flexed. Keeping your left hip above your knee. Try to square and level your hips forward. Allow your torso, your chest to fold closer towards your leg as you breathe out. Once you're ready, let's rebend your front knee, adding easy twist. So straighten your back leg, left hand on the mat, and right arm reaches up towards the sky. Keep your hips low. You can release, plant your hands, and lift your right leg back up into three-legged dog. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. And we will switch sides. Take an inhale, finding three-legged dog. Lift your left leg up high and start opening those hips, scorpion pose. Pull your heel towards the glute as you lift your knee up towards the sky. Let's re-extend your left leg up and exhale, lizard pose on this side. So planting your hands inside of your left leg. Feel free to keep your back leg straight if you would like to build some strength here, or you can just drop your right knee on the mat and maybe releasing onto your forearms. And let's hold this pose for about 3 more breaths. You can slowly start moving out from the pose, planting your hands, press yourself back up, and let's add on your quadriceps stretch on this side. Pulling your right heel in, maybe if you'd like to grab your back foot, your toes, or your ankle. Releasing your hips down and forward and squeezing your heel in. So opening through your chest, your left shoulder, so gently turning your left shoulder down. And you can return back to center, half split pose on this side. And again, try to level your hips here. Take an inhale to lift through the chest, and as you exhale, fold your torso towards your extended leg. Nice. Let's rebend your front knee into your low lunge. You can straighten your back leg if you'd like. Push into your right hand and extend your left arm up towards the sky. So reaching up through your left fingertips. And you can release, plant your left hand back on the mat. Step it back, three-legged dog. Lift through your left toes up high. And as you exhale back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And let's pause here for a moment, yogis. So you can again walk it out if you like, or just being still in your down dog, pushing through your heels back and down. Nice. Let's take an inhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, and as you exhale, hop your feet forward to the top of your yoga mat. Inhale into your half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, so rising up. And as you exhale, let's gather your hands at your heart, Samastitihi. And let's flow our vinyasa. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale into your half lift, nice flat back here. And as you exhale, plant your hands, step one leg at a time to plank pose. Inhale here. And as you exhale, bend your elbows straight back and lower yourself onto your belly. Take an inhale, baby cobra, lift your chest forward and up. Press the tops of your feet firmly to the mat. And as you exhale, sending your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Reconnect with your breath here, relax your head. Make sure grounding through the knuckles of your fingers, pushing your thumbs and index fingers firmly to the mat. And once you're ready, you can release. Drop your knees carefully down into tabletop. Go ahead and sit back on your heels. And you can shift your hips onto one side, extend your legs straight out in front of you for seated forward fold. So let's bend your right knee. Push through your sit bones. You want to lengthen through the spine. And as you inhale, stretch your arms overhead. And as you exhale, leaning your torso forward and down to stretch through the back of your left leg. Of course, feel free to bend your left knee as much as you need to. So make sure hinging at your hips, you are tilting your pelvis forward. Try to keep your spine nice and long. And once you are ready, you can release, and we will add on spinal twist. So crossing your right leg over your left, activating your left leg by pressing through your heel down. Inhale here. And as you exhale, finding your twist to the right. So revolving your torso open to the right. Right fingertips supporting your body. Make sure you're keeping your left foot flexed. So grounding, pushing through your heel and twisting your torso with each exhalation a little bit more. So we are gently pressing your right shoulder back into your twist. And you can return your torso back to center. And let's add on a reverse tabletop. So plant your hands under your shoulders and from there press into your hands to lift your hips as high as you can into a nice flat back here. And maybe straightening one leg at a time into reverse plank pose. So pointing your toes, pushing your toes down to the mat. Nice. Let's release. You can shake out through your wrist if you'd like. And you can switch legs, seated forward fold on the other side, bending your left knee, pull your left heel in, activating your right leg. Inhale to stretch your arms overhead. And as you exhale, hinging at your hips again, lengthening your spine as you lean your torso forward and down. Maybe you will be able to hold your foot. If not, that's okay. You can just bend your right knee. And let's hold the stretch for about 2 more nice and slow breaths. Well done, yogis. Let's release our spinal twist to the left. So crossing your left leg over your right, sitting nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Let's hook your right elbow outside of your thigh into your twist. So left fingertips supporting your body. So make sure not leaning your torso back. So you want to bring your left fingertips closer towards your glutes. Focusing on nice and deep breaths here and twisting as you breathe out a little bit deeper. And you can return your torso back to center. Nice. Let's do butterfly legs position, Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together and start pushing your knees down towards the floor. You can hold on to your feet to lengthen your spine. So lift through the heart. Maybe wiggle your knees a little bit here. And if you'd like to intensify the stretch, you can lean your torso slightly forward and down. And you can release, cross your legs. Now let's end our practice with 3 rounds of deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, stretch your arms up. Open mouth, exhale, Anjali Mudra. And again, stretch your body as you reach up. Exhale, gather your hands at your heart. One last big inhale here. And big open mouth, exhale. Well done, my dear yogis. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I really hope you enjoyed this practice and you feel more stretched and relaxed. Namaste.